What's up, YouTube? It's Pokemaster Steve, and today we actually have some really devastating news. We tried to do a PSA review. We sent in about, me and a few subscribers, we sent in about $4,000 worth of cards to get graded and did it through USPS. And then lo and behold, we ended up getting a rejection from PSA stating that the box came to them extremely damaged.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
This is actually all water damage. I will show more photos, of course, with this video, but they refused the package, saying that, hey, these cards were too damaged, or the package just came out with so much water damage on it that they could not grade or refuse the package. So we're gonna take a quick look at it, kind of see if there's what kind of damage it is. It's been about a week, and I have already submitted a claim to the USPS. However, they haven't actually responded yet, so we will see. But first things first, let's try to open this, see. Hopefully the cards aren't too damaged, but at the end of the day, we're sending these to get 10s, and if the cards are bad and unsalvageable, then that's a huge loss to us. So very, very unfortunate. I'm very disappointed with USPS. Should have probably sent it somewhere else. I mean, I remember looking up the location that we did send it. It was averaging like 1.2 stars, and I guess I know why that happened. Super unfortunate. I mean, luckily for us, we did buy $4,000 worth of insurance on it, so I don't know how this will all work, but guys, I am not looking forward to taking a look at these cards. I mean, we're gonna go through it though. Hopefully we package them well enough, but when the whole box is all watered up, it is very difficult, and it just makes it that much more difficult that we can't even send these cards back in, because we don't know how it will, if our cards were 10s and all of a sudden they all come back 9s. That significantly hurts the value. But yeah, let's take a look. It looks like I can see a little bit of warping in the cardboard here, but let's see. Let's dig in here and just go at it. Man, we had some really big cards that we sent in this time, so I don't even know, but let's take a look. All right, so first off, the first card that we sent in came back is a Dark Magician Girl. So I actually sent a few Yu-Gi-Oh cards in my collection. Doesn't look horrible at all, but my biggest thing I'm worried about is that there is some sort of water damage on here. But we'll skip these Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I sent in a few of these. We have ourselves a Black Skull Dragon. Doesn't look too bad. The case is not wet. Well, let's see. I'm not seeing any water in between the cases, but it's already been 2 or 3 weeks since they were all sent in. I had 1,000 Dragon. What else? I sent in a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, didn't I? We got ourselves a guy, the Dragon Champion. These are all my little nostalgic cards from back in the day. But yeah, these are. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So these are all sticking together a little bit, but this is probably one of the big ones. There's a first edition Dark Paladin card. Probably the most valuable Yu-Gi-Oh card that I have. Let's see here. So from what I can see, I'm hoping all of these cards are going to be okay. But we had ourselves, here's the Pokemon now. We got ourselves an Ancient Mew card. Let's see. The good news is I don't see too much warping, but the box itself, I mean, you saw the photos of how PSA received it. It was not looking good. It looked like it had just sat in a puddle for a couple of days, and then they delivered it. But yeah, I mean, these cards could have been graded by now. This promo Mewtwo. Alright, so what else do we have here? This Latias. But yeah, you'll see why just a little bit on some of the... what I'll do is I'll put the PSA 10 prices on each of these cards as we look at them. Just to kind of say, like, hey, this is what could have been, but now we don't know what will happen because, of everything. But yeah, we had a first edition Team Rocket's Dark Raichu. Actually, we'll take this one out. I'm curious. I see any type of water. Little crease down here. Because one thing I really don't want to happen is, like, if we send these cards back in and then they just, we get dinged a grade or two just due to it being, in water or in, little scratch. Oh, good, great card overall. But yeah, I mean, just the sheer thought of, like, the water damage that it could affect these. Again, it's hard to tell, a look from... We did bubble wrap it, but it wasn't like... How do I say? I don't know how long the water was sitting on these cards, or how much water got into it. Just based off the photos we saw, it did not look really good right here. Like, this one kind of feels wet, more wet. First edition Neo Genesis Heracross, I think. Or maybe it's a promo. I have no idea. But yeah, we had a lot of big cards in this. Man, this is crazy. But I don't know. If you guys have had any type of issues with sending in cards or, using USPS versus FedEx, I feel like FedEx or UPS would be best. But lesson learned for us is, we had bubble wrap this time, but definitely make sure that you are putting your graded cards in a Ziploc bag as well. We want to protect the cards from hitting damage. Oh, look, this is hyper rare card. Iron Leaves. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't quite decided on all these cards whether or not we are going to, try to send them in to get graded again, or if I'm going to just put them in my binder collection. Because I really know I don't really want to make that gamble that these cards, like, yeah, we had a bubble Mew in here. Hopefully the bubble protected it from the water damage. I mean, they look okay, but last thing I want is to send this into PSA and then they all come back and get all 9s, nothing past it. Let's see. I'll leave it in there for now. Alright. Okay. We're getting into the tail end here. We're getting to all the expensive cards. You want to see these next cards? This is why I was so devastated when I when I got news that the cards were going to be returned because the package was so beat up and water damaged. Because we had hits like this in here. We had the Altar Lugia Silver Tempest was a 10. Who knows what it is now? This card itself spiked up a good 200% over the last month. But yeah, look at these next bangers. We have a lot of big cards coming up here, like a Neo Genesis Lugia. Like this is really nice card. You see some things. I don't really. Well, it's not water damage, but I don't know. We don't know how it will affect. But yeah, we sent in the Charizard from Paldean Fates. I mean, this card just looks good, but I'm just undecided right now whether or not I just want to keep these. They're all 9s right now or something due to the potential water damage. I'll just throw them into the master set because I have them in my. They're supposed to be in my master set, but wanted to take a gamble, send them in to get graded. But yeah, we've got 3 cards left, and yep, we got ourselves a Blaine's Charizard. So yeah, these are not inexpensive cards, and I'm just so disappointed. The package had like lots of insurance on it. You kind of figured it should be worth a good amount, and I don't know. It's just crazy. I've never had a package returned to me before from like USPS or anything like that. But yeah, like this is a base set Charizard. Man, it'd just be a shame if these really were affected by water. Again, I don't know. I haven't taken them out yet. I'll do more of a deep look, whenever the camera's off, so I can have a better idea of the damages. And guys, this is the Grail card that we sent in. It is a shadowless Charizard. It's like 40 grand if it's a PSA 10. I know mine's not going to be a 10, but it could be. You don't know. We don't know. When we sent it in, I thought it was going to be a 10, but once it got sent back by PSA for water damage, we were sending it in. It's a 9. That's a very big difference in price for sure. But yeah, guys, so those are the cards. That was the incident. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you have ever had to submit a claim through USPS, how did it go? How long did it take? I submitted one probably about 9 days ago, and haven't heard back yet from anybody. I know it's been a holiday. I'm sure there's just a lot of mail, but my current plan is to go ahead. I will follow up with them in the morning and just try to get some sort of like, hey, what is the process here? Because these, I can't see anything crazy damage-wise off the top. Like, these aren't swimming in water in all of the cases. However, the fact that the box itself has so much water damage on the outside, and the inside. I'm pretty sure there was a good amount of water in the inside 9-10 days ago, whenever it was delivered. Well, actually, to be fair, it was actually delivered to PSA almost 3 weeks ago, and then it just now got its way back to us. So, I know the water's been dry since then, but I don't know. I don't know the effects of water on cards, if it changes the grade at all. However, we are looking forward to seeing what the process is, really. So, but yeah, we wanted to just kind of do like a rant. It's just crazy because we sent 4 Charizard cards, Lugia, this Bubble Mew, some fun cards in the back here, first edition, old school cards, high-end Raichu, $1,000 card right there, and Ancient Muse 300. This is actually like a $1,000 card too, or something. But yeah, guys. Well, that's it. That's my little rant today. If you enjoyed the content, I hope not to make too much more of this. Hopefully it never happens again. I hope the next one is that we are sending another batch of cards out to get graded. Maybe have a more smooth transaction with it. But yeah, if you enjoyed the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit that bell notification. You know the drill. But yeah, it's been great. Thanks for listening again to the rant, and we will see ya on the next video.